Hello, I am Gemma from the Crafty Little Gem, and thanks for joining me today. Now, today we are making a box to hold our little notebook that we made. Inside this one, I'm not opening it up. Well, actually, I can do. That can just slide off. But actually, inside here is a little set that I've already made for one of my other friends. So we've made the notebook, we've made the little desktop calendar. So today we are concentrating on the box and just covering a pen. I'll pop that to one side. I am not going to fight to get that belly band back on, not just yet. So what you will need is, we are doing it in still the Zany Zoo. Oh, I got it back on. Well done me. And I've got some Granny Apple Green cardstock. This will be the base. Oh, I've hurt myself on something. And let me just bring my dimensions in because I'm rubbish at this. So you will need a piece of cardstock that is, where am I, 12 by 10.5. On the 10.5 side, you're going to score at 1 1/4, 2 1/2, 8 and 9 1/4. You're going to turn that to the 12-inch side, and we're going to score at 1 1/4, 8 1/4 and 9 1/2. So that's that out the way. The lid needs to measure 10 9/16, so it's one little notch after the 10.5, and 6 3/4. Now it really can be a little bit longer if you want it to be, just so it touches right down here, but I probably wouldn't. I like that to be able to see the bottom bit, but that's just me. So what we're going to do on the 6 3/4 side, we are just going to score at 1 1/4 at the top. Make sure your paper's facing this way, because that will be where you're bending it over to cover the lid. And on the 10 9 side, we are going to score at 1 1/4 and 2 1/2. Now you want to rotate it and do 1 1/4 and 2 1/2 again, because you have got that 1/16 gap. So we can pop that down and, oh, make a mess and pop that out the way. Bring in all of our tools and fold and burnish. Pop that one on out the way. So we'll fold and burnish this, and then we'll get cutting. And I think this makes an absolutely stunning gift as well. I have one friend that is absolutely potty about frogs, and I've got one friend that is absolutely potty about pigs. So this collection fits perfectly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up that score line there. So I've got my two little score lines there, and I'm going to wedge out. I'm then going to cut up that score line there and wedge out. This is a project I did many years ago, but it is not on my YouTube channel because I didn't like the paper that I used. I'm going to wedge that out, and I'm just going to slightly wedge that one out at the top there. So you've got two really long flaps. Now you can cut that off if you want to. I just think it adds to the strength of the box, sorry. You're not going to see it, so it really don't matter. So that bit there, and the last one here. Make sure you're cutting that score line away, like so. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring both of these sides in, and we are going to fold that over and up. Don't worry about this big bottom bit at the moment. So fold your cardstock over, liquid glue on that side. I am going to do this side as well. And I am going to bring this side in. I'm hoping there's not too much of a shadow on that. Bring that in to that corner. You can bring this side in and you're concentrating on that corner. And then you can do the other side where you're going to bring both of those sides in and concentrate on that corner there and on that corner there. So with those in place, on this long side section, I'm just going to add glue and I'm going to fold over, and I'm then going to burnish that down all in there. I'm going to do the same to this side and fold that over, and I'm getting my bone folder into this bit here, right into that corner. Like so. So this bit then becomes the bottom. I am going to add adhesive to that full section and to that full section there. I'm then only going to add a little bit to the bottom there, probably about 1/2 inch, no more. And I'm going to bring, let me get that right in shot, bring these straight in, tuck it inside and then push out. So then you can get your bone folder on the inside there and you're pushing out on them bottom flaps there. So if you can see, that's better. It's actually glued there and around the sides. You can go ahead and line it with some DSP or some more cardstock if you wish. That's entirely up to you. But with the top section, we are going just to trim away each corner, and we're doing both squares. So again, we're cutting that score line away from both of them squares. I'm going to reinforce these side bits and just fold them over. And I'm going to fold that over. Now, if you wanted to, and you have like a swirly die or an edge die, you could easily just pop that through your die cutting machine to get a nice curvy edge. I'm not doing that. I quite like it. I've done that before and it does look good. However, I'm not doing that on this one. Keeping it nice and simple. And I'm just tucking them sides in. And that's why you didn't want to go all the way to the bottom. And then all we have to do is pull this top bit back, add adhesive and fold it over, secure that into place. Like so. I am going to, I've got a little bit of glue there, look. Just move that section out of the way so I don't grab it, get it in it. I'm going to bring my pen in and just a scrap bit of DSP. Any pen will do, as long as it's see-through and you can screw the bottom off. What you're going to do is you're going to line your pen up, then mark where the plastic bit starts, you're not going on the metal bit at all. Grab your trimmer, and mine, I'll bring mine in, mine goes to 4 7/8, and I'm going to do it, let's do it that way, I'm going to do it 3/4 of an inch wide, because you don't need it any more than that at all. All you're going to do then is bring in the ink bit and start just wrapping it round little by little, forcing it to go round that ink section. Pull that off, pop that in. Oh, make sure the ink bit fits back into the bottom, and then, oh, that didn't work, did it? I might need to take a bit more off that, which I think I will at the bottom. So cut it a bit shorter. Wrap it round really well. Pop it in. Pop that glue section in and paper in the bottom, and then you can screw it up and you have your pen covered with your pattern paper. So bring your box in, pop that, still needs to get secured there, look. That's it, I didn't press down hard enough. Pop that in, pop your little pen in. I've got a cute little rubber that I'm going to sit down there, that's a frog. I'm going to do some bookmarks as well for it as well, but we'll get on and do the wrap for this. So I am then going to bring in some of the ribbon, and I'm going to pop it round the back. I'm going to bring it around to the front, and I'm going to chop off, I want a nice big bow. And across to this side. Ignore my bow. I think I need to go to some classes how to do a bow. So pull that up out the way. My friend won't mind anyway, she'll like it. And then I'm just going to come in with a topper, and it says courage is being really scared and doing it anyway. So I'm going to pop one behind. I want it quite close to that bow, so I'm going to put that little tail underneath until I'm finished. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue just there, and I can secure that bit of ribbon down. And I'm going to pop a bit on top. I have used the deckled circle dies, and I'm loving these at the minute. So that can just go on top there and secure into place. I'm going to grab some dimensionals and pop that on the top there. That can go in the middle, and then of course we have our fabulous gemstones here, and I am obviously going to use the green ones. And I was always told work in threes. Oh, that it stayed there, so it can stay there. That's fine with me. You can then bring your tail round, and that's your little presentation box for your notebook. So I hope you like that, guys. Thank you for watching me. Join me for the next one where we're going to just do some little tabs, bits and bobs. All right. Thanks ever so much, everybody. Bye bye and see you later.